Alright guys, so welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I thought I could show you guys how I hunt ibex, because it happens way too many times that I hear people talk about, oh, I've been crouching along the mountains of Val without seeing any ibex, or I only see like 4 of them in 4 hours. And if you guys didn't hear anything wrong with I have been crouching along the mountains, then you're probably hunting them wrong as well. The most efficient way that I have found, just saying this is personal preference, this is how I hunt them, is by running around, and it's a very important part actually to run. To run around, spook them, because they are 10 times easier to see when they're spooked than when they are just roaming around. So I thought I could show you guys a bit of how I hunt them and also show you guys my route. And what I do is I start right here, and if you want to place a tent right here, you don't need the climbing gear. You can just spawn at this outpost and run up right here, and you can just place a tent here and hunt this entire part, and it's a very good spot. If you're going for big ones, then of course it's just RNG. It's all a numbers game. You just have to see and kill a lot of them to be able to get a big one. And if you're trying to max them out or just try to get 1,000 kills of them, then this is also a very good thing. During the Pancakes Day event, I started off that event with, I think, less than 300 kills, because before the event I only shot full curls. I didn't shoot anything that wasn't a full curl. And I think after 3 or 4 days of that Pancake Day event, I had over 1,000 kills. So you can definitely shoot a lot of ibex in a very short amount of time. It's just about knowing how to hunt them. So I'm gonna show you guys now when I actually find them and how it looks. But step 1, find a spot that you like. Step 2, run and try to spook them. And another thing with this spot is this glacier right here. They tend to run up there because they all spook in this kind of direction, just running towards those glaciers, and as soon as they get up there, they just stay there. They can spook if you get close, but they don't really go anywhere. They just kind of run around in circles there, so you can shoot all of them without any problem. But right now we only see one. I'm also gonna show you this magic wall right here, which you're gonna know why it's a magic wall later on, but let's just see if there's something more, because that right there was only a small female. And there we go. They're just kind of climbing up the mountain here, and none of these are particularly big from what I can see. So we're probably just gonna move over to the next spot, because for me, shooting anything that isn't a full curl or a decent one, like, I can't really be bothered. So those two right there, we're gonna let them be, and we are going to move over to the next spot. Oh, we hear some sounds of ibex spooking, so there's definitely some here. Yeah, there they are. Can all see them spook. There's about 5 right there. 6 maybe. Just a herd of females by the looks of it, but let's spot here in the distance just to make sure there's nothing big hiding. Sometimes they can very much camo if they're not spooked or anything. There's one. Another small one though. But I don't know if this has proved anything of running just makes them 10 times easier to spot, but sadly we haven't had any big ones yet, because in my opinion the bigger they are, the easier they are to spot, kind of, just because their horns kind of stick out. But what I did now, and I'll show you the run, is that I ran up here like I showed you guys, then I fast traveled to this tent here. You don't have to fast travel. If you place a climbing gear right here, you can just climb down and then run this whole thing. I just made it easier by fast traveling, and now I have to wait 30 minutes to be able to fast travel again. So what I do is that I run all the way over here and I throw myself off the cliff. So Because if you die, then you can fast travel without having to wait 30 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to fast travel down to this spot right here. And this whole area around here is, in my opinion, one of the best spots. And there's actually two here. One of those I didn't see, but two ibex here. Both of them are small. But I'll get back to you guys when I get to the second spot. Also, for those of you who don't know, this little area right here on the map, if you do like I am doing right now and just run, they get stuck all over here. They just kind of run back and forth without really doing anything. And also another thing with this spot is there's a climbing gear to get down here, but you can completely skip that climbing gear and also skip a little bit of time having to climb down. What you do is that you just run here, you aim for those small rocks there on the side of the mountain, and you just kind of run. And boom, you got past without having to waste any time or medkits, so pretty good thing to know. And now we are getting close to the end of the first run, but after I've showed you guys, or I have basically showed you guys how to do it now, just run and have your binos or spotting scope in your hand, and if you see any movement, take up the binos or spotting scope and just make sure that there's nothing big. If there is anything big, then just keep an eye on them, wait for them to stop, and then shoot them. So that's gonna be it for that part, and the next part of this is just going to be big one. So I'm not gonna show you guys how I do it anymore, because I've already showed you guys that, and the next of the part of the video is just gonna be me shooting big boy ibex. So hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you learned something from this. There we go. Pretty sure that guy was a full curl, so let's just kind of walk out here to a spot where we can shoot him. If I can see him, that is. Where did you go? There you are. He's a small one, but he is at least a full curl. What are you doing? Let's just do that. And I just want to say very quickly that we are starting to close in on 100 subscribers, and when I hit 100 subs, I am going to do a stream where I can't end the stream until I get 100 harvest. And I'm not going to do like geese or ducks or anything. We are going to not include birds, except for maybe turkeys, but other than that, we are going to do a stream 100 harvest, and we're not going to end the stream until we get 100 harvest. So 1 harvest for every subscriber. And just wanted to let you guys know that. So if you haven't subscribed, then please do. And I don't really like asking for subs, but that's the idea I've had for a stream for a bit now, and I do kind of want to do it. So if you guys want to see that, then make sure to subscribe. And this is a 246. Not really a big one by any means. I think we can definitely get a bigger one than that. Getting one that's 270 is kind of nice. That's what most people would consider taxing, I would say. I think my current PB is on a 278. I haven't quite broken the 280 mark, which is a dream for me. Like, if I get a 280 ibex, that's on par for a 200 whitetail. I really do love. I just love them. So that would be something that I really want. So if I could break that in the future, then I would be very much happy. So see if we can get another one that might be a little bit more decent, so I at least have a thumbnail for this video, because we're yet to have one that's worth doing that with. That's another pretty decent one. Let's just make sure there's nothing else, because he's not really gonna go anywhere. So just want to spot around it down here before I choose him, but I don't really see anything running down there, so let's go and get that guy, because I think he's gonna be maybe 260s. Didn't really get a spot on him, but he is the second full curl, so let's see if we can spot him again. There he is. He's not a big one. He's not as big as I thought he was. But still one to take out, so let's just kinda drop him right there and go and claim him. Think he might be bigger than the last one. What was the last one? It was a 246, so this guy might make 250, we'll see. And here we have him, so let's claim this guy. What did I say, 250 I think he was? Nah, he wasn't much bigger than the last one, but still a full curl, so it's at least something. And we have a bit more to run, so good chance we might find another one. So, once again, we have a pretty decent one up there. So, let's just kind of lay down here and go for a bit of a long shot. Just like that. That should be another one. That one I got right off of spawn. As soon as I spawned, I looked around, didn't see anything. I ran for a couple of meters and saw that guy spook. So let's go and check out what that guy is. He's another one that's not really gonna be too big, but we'll see. We'll see. He might be decent at least. Let's see here. We're getting decently close to this guy, so we should be able to claim him. See here. He's bad weight, so he's not gonna be really too big. Yeah, he's the smallest full trail so far, but we'll see. We're 3 full trails in so far, and this has been 3 hunts I've done now. I had 1 hunt in between, where I get a single one that was a full curl, and now we're off to get one that hopefully is a bit bigger. We'll see. Alright guys, so here we do have 2 full curls right next to each other, and none of these 2 are particularly big, but we're just gonna take one of these guys just for fun, and let's just take that one. And I think that's gonna be it for the video, because I've been hunting for a bit, haven't had too many big ones. I've had a lot of them that size, but just thought that I could end off on a full curl, so since we found 2 of them right next to each other, I thought that was a pretty good end, so let's go and claim him, and then we will wrap up the video. And here we have the male, so let's just claim this guy and see what he scores. Just a 240, but just because I need a thumbnail for this video, I think we're gonna take a picture of this guy. But I do very much appreciate all of you guys for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.